Hi there, my darling Taurus. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of the 14th of April 2025. So, my darling Taurus, we have Easter at the end of this week and your little birthday might be at the end of this week too. So, if it is your birthday at the end of this week, my darling Taurus, a big mwah, happy birthday from me to you. And happy Easter if you do celebrate Easter. So let us get into your reading, my darling Taurus. We're going to start off with an overarching energy using the Moonology manifestation cards. Then I'll do my 3-card spread with the tarot cards here and then finish off with angel answer cards. So, my darling Taurus, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's enrolled so far in my Tarot for Manifestation course. It has blown up and gone gangbusters pretty much. So I am going to have to close that soon. I've got coaching calls going out to the end of August, and I feel that I'll need to rein that in because, yeah, it's just getting overwhelming for me and I don't want to burn myself out. So if you're thinking of joining that and enrolling, click the link in the description, do that. And I'll also leave the details of my Tarot for Manifestation course at the end, so you can check that out. But yes, those doors will be closing soon because I do need to rein it in a little bit, so get in while you can. All right, my darling Taurus, let's see what messages we have for you. Make time for self-love. Last quarter moon in Libra. Yeah, beautiful. Make time for self-love. I think we all need to make time for self-love, my darling Taurus. All right, let us consult the tarot here and see what messages we have coming in for you, my darling Taurus. What messages does Taurus need to know for the 14th of April 2025? All right, my darling Taurus, here we go. Death cards, transformation, the Scorpio energy. Ooh, and the lovers. Gemini energy. And, yeah, Page of Cups. Okay. Oh, well, clearly this is a reading about love. And, you know, and this being make time for self-love. So don't scream at me. If you're not looking for love, this will be all about self-love. But I am feeling there could be a little bit of love coming in for you this week. I mean, love is always open to us. So, you know, I feel that if it's not, you know, if you're not looking for romantic love, then, you know, definitely make time for self-love, as this card says. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I will intuitively put the reading together. So you start off here with the Divine Death card. So the Death card in the tarot does not mean literal death. The Death card in the tarot means transformation and change. And it can also mean the death of an old idea, the death of an old way of doing things. Hence why they say why it's called death. It never ever means literal death in the tarot. So do not be afraid of the Death card. The Death card brings us change and transformation. It is, for me, I love seeing the Death card come up because it means that you're shedding your old skin, my darling Taurus. You are changing and going through a transformation where you need to. It's like your life is having an overhaul here. You've got what just popped into my head, which is probably not the loveliest anecdote, but what popped into my head was you service your car when it needs to be serviced, when it's running, harshly, or when it's running rough. The same thing with your life, my darling Taurus. You need to give yourself a service, my darling Taurus, or do yourself a service by, totally changing and transforming, the way you live, the way you look at something, the way, if you've been wanting to bring something, some goal, wish, or dream into the physical realm and it hasn't worked out, change and transform the way you look at that goal, wish, or dream. If we're talking about a relationship here, which I feel that we are, try and transform the way you look at that relationship, my darling Taurus. It is time to change the way you look at something. This is my favorite, one of my favorite teachers, Wayne Dyer, is to say, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And I feel that very strongly here for you, my darling Taurus, that is your mantra for this week. So put that in the comments below. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And it's 100% true. You know, you can, when you just change the way you look at a problem or an issue or an idea, all of a sudden you see it from a different perspective and see how you can tackle it from a different perspective, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think the best advice I ever received was that when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change, because it's true. All right, rant over. Okay, all right, now we're going to move on to the Lovers card. So the Lovers in the tarot, it's Gemini energy. This was Scorpio energy too, by the way. So if you have Scorpio in your chart, definitely go and watch the Scorpio reading. And same, if you have Gemini in your chart, go and watch the Gemini reading as well, because it could be connected here. Same as if you have a Scorpio in your life, or if you have a Gemini in your life, this could be, to do with them. So, take that how it resonates. But the Lovers in the tarot can mean love. It actually used to be called the choice card in the traditional tarot. So, because it is all about a choice, and it used to be about a choice in love. But I read it as it can be a choice in anything, because not all readings show love. So, but I mean, in this particular reading, yes, there's love here. So I feel that this would have something to do with a love relationship, and it doesn't have to be a romantic love relationship. It could be, the love of a friend, the love of there's a colleague at work. It could be the love of a family member. Love comes to us in many forms. So, but I feel here that there is some crossroads that you're coming to with this person, and that to be able to change and transform this relationship will bring you the outcome you've desired, my darling Taurus. So that's what I feel off the Lovers here. And then you have the beautiful little Page of Cups. So if you've been watching me for a while, you know that pages in the tarot are messengers. And this little fella here comes in with an offer of love, like an olive branch, maybe you have an opportunity to heal, I feel, off this in this reading. And I feel that this opportunity is coming in. You can see there's a little fish in here, and there's no way to know whether that fish is real or imaginary, my darling Taurus. So, it comes in with a potential of a gift from the heart or a message from the heart. As I said, pages are messengers. Comes from, that whatever message this Page of Cups is bringing, it's a message from the heart, my darling Taurus. So if I'm going to put the reading together, and I probably have already sort of, touched on it, but I do feel that there is a relationship here. Now, whether that's, like I said, a relationship with yourself or a relationship with a family member, a friend, a work colleague, a boss, this is a significant relationship. And it could even, like I said, be yourself, make time for self-love. It could be the relationship you're having with yourself at the moment. But I feel that there is some kind of crossroads or choice that you need to make here. And I feel that changing and transforming how you look at this relationship will bring you clarity, my darling Taurus. That's the message I'm getting here for you. So, yeah, beautiful message. I feel that and you are being encouraged to take time for self-love. So, you can't fully love another person until you love yourself first. So I feel that that's an important step to take here, my darling Taurus. Love yourself first, my darling Taurus. But I do feel that there is change and transformation coming in for you, but it's up to you. to change the way you look at something, to change the way you look at this relationship here, and to be open to receive this gift from the heart that's coming, my darling Taurus. So yeah, beautiful energy coming in for you this week, my darling Taurus. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. Drop me a comment below. I'm very interactive and active in the comments, and I would love to, know what's going on for you and maybe, give you some guidance if you need it. I love chatting to everyone, and please help my channel to thrive by subscribing. I'd love that. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Taurus. Be assertive, they say. Yeah, I feel that you do need to be assertive in order to make this change. Forgiveness, yeah, there could be some forgiveness here. Relationships, self-forgiveness, forgiveness of another person. One of the biggest lessons I learned about forgiveness is if you're having to forgive someone else is not forgiving or condoning their behaviour if it was bad to you. It is forgiving for yourself. Forgiving to be able to release whatever is keeping you stuck and let it go, my darling Taurus. Compromise, yeah. You may need to compromise here on if there's something, particularly in relationships, it's all about compromise. Look, I've been married for 25 years, and it is all about compromise. So that's the only way we can stay married for 25 years. So yeah, there's my little tip. Not the right time, they say. Okay. And you've got a yes. Yeah. So yeah, big energies for you this week, my darling Taurus. So maybe that not the right time is that it's just not the right time to, whatever popped into your head when I said not the right time is what's relevant to you. But you do have a yes here. So that is also yes to whatever question you asked. So yeah, big energies for you. If you'd like to follow this up with a personal reading, my darling Taurus, the first link in the description will take you to my website. I'd love to dig deeper into this. I feel that there is something here, something further that you need to know. So yeah, I'd love to be able to dig into that deeper with you and yeah, find out what's going on. So big energies for you this week, my darling Taurus. So thank you for being here. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of my Tarot for Manifestation course. Did you know your tarot deck holds the key to unlocking your dream life? But most people aren't using it to its full potential when it comes to manifestation. I'm Becca L. Hart, and if you loved my book, Tarot and the Law of Attraction, get ready for the next step. I've created a powerful mini course, Tarot for Manifestation, a step-by-step guide to creating your dream life. In just a short time, you'll learn how to use tarot as a manifestation tool to attract love, success, abundance, whatever you desire. I'll guide you through the exact process to turn your tarot readings into a manifestation powerhouse. You'll discover how to align your energy, program your subconscious, and work with your cards to create real results. But spaces for this are limited, and I don't want you to miss out. If you're ready to take your manifestation practice to the next level, click the link below now and join me inside. Let's make magic happen.